What's your name? What's your question?
All right, my name is Brittany. I cheated previously.
Brittany?
Coming in hot. Coming in hot. Now, years later, my partner is telling me they never fully healed. Am I wrong now, years later, to be skeptical and feel like I should now be selfish?
Selfish about what?
With my feelings.
Oh.
Whoa.
Kitty.
What do you mean be selfish?
So they're not healed, so there's a lot of uncertainty there now. So do I sit in it?
Well, let me ask you a question. Y'all just let me take this for a minute. What were you doing? What were you doing to help them in the process of healing?
Nothing. Initially, nothing. But wait.
She said that shit so smooth. Shit.
Nothing. To be honest.
Okay, hold on. Baby, let me sit back down. Let me talk to you real quick. Let me tell you how this goes. Because I think it's selfish for you to ask this question now. Considering the fact that you did not help in the process of healing. You're the one who breached the trust. You're the one who betrayed them. There's a such thing as post-infidelity PTSD that takes place. I don't think you understand what starts happening. The frequent flashbacks, the nightmares, the panics, the anxiety, the uncertainty, all of those emotions, moments where you can't even hear about infidelity in movies, certain people, certain places, certain smells, certain sounds, all of these things are now triggers. So here's my thing. In the process, if you didn't do anything to help with the healing when they were going through the triggers, that means you weren't helping co-regulate. That also means that you didn't take responsibility for what it is that you did, and you also didn't empathize for the pain that you caused that person. The problem is, the offending partner always wants to put a timeline on when somebody is supposed to heal.
Good kidding.
You have to understand how affairs really affect the person. It's unfair that I'm not the person who breached this trust, but I have to fall asleep on my own tears and you not even help cuddle me and wipe these tears away.
Shit.
Well, we separated and got back together. So
so then I'm gonna turn it around another way then, because it didn't make it any better.
No, all right.
Even in that separation, you still should have been able to own up and say, this is the reason why I did this. I understand that I offended you. A part of the process of reestablishing trust after infidelity is giving a safe space for somebody emotionally. That means when they have those moments where they have to talk through the pain that you have caused, you have to be willing to listen without interrupting them. In the moments that they have to express that I'm angry today and I don't understand why I'm angry, you can't judge them. You have to validate that experience because you caused it. It's unfortunate for a person who has been betrayed to have to sit through this process and have to figure out why I wasn't good enough, why was I not likable, why was I not lovable, and then try to find a way to still love you. That is painful. And then you decide, I come back, we separate, I come back. And now I have the right to be selfish. And even in the process of separation, I never gave you the answers that you needed. So I left you alone to figure out the answers that you should have never had to ask questions for. So it is absolutely in the moment when people cheat, it's that instant gratification, but you don't understand the long-term negative consequences that you impact and that you create in your relationship. So yes, it is selfish for you to say, now I'm going to start setting a boundary on your healing, a boundary on your healing. That's manipulation.
Can I just speak on that for 1 second? Because I feel like sometimes people think that forgiveness comes with a side of amnesia. Like, I forgive you, meaning like I no longer want the PPA come put a boot on, right? I no longer want you to go to jail for that PPP loan you did that you was fraud, right? It's like, I no longer wish ill will towards you, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna forget all the fucked up shit you did to me, the ways you made me feel.
Okay, but if you know you feel that way, why do you keep with me? And I only ask that because we broke up, I cheated, I was wrong. And I don't justify cheating, but I'm saying, I cheated, I was wrong. We broke up. We spent years apart. We got back together and you're still not fully healed. I'm thinking if we're separated, you're taking that time to heal. By yourself, right? Because we're separated.
Now, when we came back together, did we address the behaviors that could possibly trigger me?
Right.
We're back together now, but are you still doing cheating? What could be perceived as cheating ass shit?
Listen, I'm gonna say this and then Mike, I'll let you close. I think there are, even the offender though has capacity. Yes. I don't have the capacity to deal with what is required in order for you to feel healed now. And what I mean is, that means that you may have to make the choice to leave that relationship because you don't have the capacity to deal with the effort required in order to fix it. But to your point, when you choose to stay though, and then now you're saying, well, no, you need to heal now or you need to be over it. Now that's tricky, all right? But then also for the person that's been offended, before she got into that, or is it she?
She.
Okay.
Anyway,
I almost,
finish.
I gotta stop doing that.
Finish your thought.
Okay, but no, listen, before she got back into that relationship though, I feel like she should have did the proper inventory on her capacity too. Because sometimes, and Kitty, I know we always disagree, sometimes I think it does borderline get on like some cruel, unusual punishment type shit.
Oh, I'm a punish for years. Don't get back with me. You cheat on me?
So here's the thing. One person has to know that they have the capacity to truly forgive and move forward, and another person has to have capacity to understand that it may also be a bumpy ride, that there might be some setbacks and some relapses. Cool?
I was gonna say, that's why you gotta cheat and leave. Because at the end of the day, some people, and again, I'm not denouncing nothing that y'all saying, but there are some people that will use your past transgressions as a get out of jail free card for everything going forward. Now again, if we done stayed in this relationship, we done tried to make it work, whatever the case may be, I hear y'all. But she said we broke up for years, and then you decided to come back into this situation.
It don't work.
I'm not saying that you can't feel away, I'm not saying whatever, but once you agreed, I gave you the opportunity to just walk away, to just go about your life and do the work, and find somebody that better suit you and all of these things. But you chose to come back. You chose.
Yeah, because I
thought you was done cheating.
And I was. But again, you still holding me to the cheating person that was in the previous
This is why you got to cheat back. This is why you got to cheat back. That way, yeah, because you going to feel me. Feel me.
And guess what? Philly. That's been another episode of tonight's Conversation Podcast.
Ooh-wee. Yeah, so what you got to say about this? She said that she done cheated. Now, you know, her and the other girl, whatever, they had broke up, get back together, whatever the situation, and the girl got some unresolved feelings about the situation. She's not healed, so she was asking, you know, should she continually keep sitting in this, or should she be selfish and, you know, do what she gonna do? What you think?
Well, first off, I don't believe in same-sex relationships, marriages, or any of that. So let this just be known, because I don't want nobody saying that Joelle said that it was okay. No, I didn't. I'm just watching the content and commenting on it, okay?
I feel it.
So let that be known. I don't condone it. But to answer the question, I believe that you either gonna forgive a person and move forward with them and just watch their actions, you know, just watch and see, you know, people can speak, you know, whatever they want, but your actions is going to prove it. So you either going to forgive them and just watch their actions and move forward, or you're going to leave, you know, if you don't trust them, you can't get over the past, then leave that person and continue your healing, on your own, you know? So yeah, that's what I think, you know. I don't think that it's right to keep beating somebody over the head with something that you are choosing to forgive them for, you know? And yeah, and just keep seeking healing from Jesus Christ, of course. What you thinking?
I agree completely. I mean, at the end of the day, we talking about we just in a relationship. We ain't married or nothing, and you out here and you cheated. All right, see you later. What we talking about? You know what I'm saying? Ain't no holding on. Ain't no come on back. Nah, forget that. I ain't attached to you. I ain't got to hold on to you. We through. We through. That's just my 2 cents. I agree though. If we is gonna be talking about forgiveness though, if we're talking about forgiveness, then yeah, you need to, do the work and make sure that, you're not trying to hold that over their head at the end of the day, because that'll get old real quick. So if that's not something you want to commit to and everything else, then maybe it's just meant for you to be alone and evacuate yourself from that situation. Because I agree completely. No one wants to have that held over their head. No, people want to be able to progress and move forward and start working towards a better future and whatnot. So if that's something that you're incapable of doing, then maybe it's just meant for you to be alone and to move on, so that there isn't no selfishness going on over here, but then there's also not this place of, being all down in the dumps and treating somebody bad and everything else. So yeah, I just would pray, give it to the Lord, and keep it moving at the end of the day. Because at the end of the day, when we talk about forgiveness, we're supposed to forgive like the Lord, and He forgives and remembers no more. So if that's not how you trying to move, and you still got some resentment in your mind, then maybe it just ain't meant for you to stay in that situation. I don't know. What you think?
I feel it. I feel it. Pray about it. Bring the Lord into your situation. If this is a married thing, if you fornicating, don't expect the Lord to condone the situation. It's not going to happen. It's not going to work that way. But if you are married, just bring it to the Lord and just ask Him to heal you. And what is it that you can do to get some healing? That's what I think.
It's true. It's true.
That's the video, y'all. Check out stamps-tv.com. So much content on there. It's free. And we also got club stamps as well for some extra, content. Okay? So check it out.
It's true. And while you're on there, go ahead and visit that Shop Stamps Apparel tab. We got great t-shirts just like these, hoodies, jogger sets, all different types of stuff on there. So go ahead and get you a little something.
And check out Stamps Essentials on the website. Click that tab. So much to offer. We got shampoos, protein treatments, deep conditioners, leave-in conditioners, hair oil, hair grease, whip shea butter for the body, lip liners, and our signature product, Stay Moist Coils hair system. It's a wash and go hair system. I got it in my head right now, okay? But you can also use it for single twists, single braids, and perm rod sets. It's thebomb.com, honey. We out.
See y'all.